Hi everyone, my name is Yulia. I'm part of Accenture Learning and the Leadership Development team, and I'm also a professionally trained coach. Today we will be talking about resilience. First of all, what is resilience and why it is important to think about it? Resilience is our ability to deal with challenges and changes and pressures in order to achieve high performance. And in our modern world, when change is part of our normal daily life, what defines our success is our mindset and our attitudes, as well as our skills and capabilities. And when it's important to invest in our skills development all the time and to become the best professionals that we can be, at the same time, it's always important to work on our personal development, on our mindset and attitudes. So why resilience is important in a corporate world? The research has been done and leaders were asked the question, who were the people that they would be retaining regardless of any challenges? The response was that they would retain those people with high resilience, those people who can perform under pressure, those people who can deal with challenges, those people who thrive in any changing environment. So resilience is actually very important for our careers. And if you're a leader, then resilience is important for you so you can support your team and you can lead through any challenge or change that you encounter or your team encounter throughout your professional days. There are many definitions of resilience, and there is a multiple research in resilience. There is no one definition of resilience that everyone uses. I'm going to use the framework of resilience suggested by PSI company. It's the team of occupational psychologists that work with companies to help them achieve business results through psychological research and tools. So the framework that I will be talking about, it suggests that there are 8 components of resilience, and you can work on various strategies that can help you to develop your resilience. And I'm going to cover each component in more detail, and I'm going to give you tips on how you can develop your resilience if you want to. So, number 1. The first component of resilience, and probably the most important one, and some researchers, they even agree that it's the foundation of our resilience. And this component is self-belief. What is self-belief? Self-belief is our belief that we can cope with anything. It's this can-do approach that some of us have. When life is throwing a challenge on us, our response is, yes, I can do it. And we go and we deal with whatever comes our way. So if you find yourself that you are this kind of a person who can do and deal with any kind of situation, or you believe that you can deal with any kind of situation, it helps you to be confident and to challenge yourself and to go forward. If you are the person who finds yourself more holding back, more hesitating before you take an action, probably it's something that you can think of improving. So, if you want to improve your self-belief, where would you start? First, start with giving yourself a credit. No matter what's going on in your life right now, no matter what challenges you are going through, but definitely there was something in your experience when you overcome situations, when you achieved something. And it's not, if you don't remember this, it doesn't matter that you've never had this. It might be a matter of reflecting and thinking about your achievements. Spend some time on that. Give yourself credit. Build an achievement board and keep reminding yourself when you're going through the challenging situation, keep reminding yourself about your past achievements and build on it. Build on your strengths. Second, build your mastery experience. Seek out those experiences that can help you build your confidence. Go and ask for these projects, for these assignments. Try new things. These things will pay you out in the end. When you achieve something, it will help you to build your confidence even more. And of course, the third one, challenge your limiting self-belief. Watch how you talk to yourself. Watch what kind of words are you using, and change that. A lot of times this starts in our head. So start challenging yourself and tell yourself, I can do it. Next time when you come across a challenge, tell yourself, I can do it. I've done this before, I can do it. Now let's talk about the second component of strategy that you can use to build your resilience. And we will be talking about optimism. Are you the kind of a person who believes that your cup is half full or half empty? Are you the kind of the person who expects that things will turn out well for you in the end, regardless of what you're coming through? Or do you find yourself on the other side? Do you find yourself having more pessimistic outlook, not hoping for the best? If you are more on the pessimistic side of it, you can work on that. It's something that definitely can be changed. First tip, start with identifying your explanatory style. We all have these inner critics inside ourselves. We all have these inner voices. So watch for it. What kind of words they are using talking to you? What kind of words you are using talking to yourself? Are you saying to yourself that when something bad happens, are you saying to yourself that I'm not good enough, things always go bad for me? Stop it. Change it. Change in your language. Start telling to yourself that it's just an event, it happens with everyone, tomorrow it will be better. Tomorrow I will get better. Second tip, what you can do if you want to become more optimistic person in any challenging situation. If you find yourself thinking about the worst case scenario, start thinking about the best case scenario. Start asking yourself, instead of asking yourself what might go wrong, start asking yourself, what if things will go well? What my life will look like? And see what will be changing around you and for you. That's optimism. Now, let's talk about the next one, challenge orientation. What is challenge orientation? If you are the person who enjoys challenging experience, if you are the person who loves setting yourself stretching goals, probably you can get high scores on challenge orientation. If you are the person who prefers to stick to routine, and if you are the person who walks the familiar routes, probably it's something that you can look at. And if you want to be people who have high challenge orientation, they're the people who thrive in a challenging situation. They are looking for this challenging experience and they learn from it. They consider challenges as learning opportunities. So what can you do to improve? First, set yourself stretching goals. Think about the next step, the next project, the next assignment that can bring you a little bit further than you are right now. And seek out those experiences and enjoy the challenge. Don't say no before you explore new opportunities. Now let's talk about the next strategy that you can use to build your resilience, and it's called Purposeful Direction. People who have high scores in Purposeful Direction, they are the people who have very clear goals set for themselves. And now I'm not talking only about work-related goals or study-related goals. I'm also talking about life goals. Think about yourself. Do you know where you want to see yourself in 1 year time, in 2 years time, in 3 years time? Think if not, maybe it's time to think about it. Why it's important for resilience? Because people who have very clear goals, it helps them to stay focused, it helps them to stay motivated despite setbacks or challenges, and it helps them to to be on track. What you can do to have clear goals for yourself? If you're a creative person, maybe you can use some kind of visualization or even mood board, and have this mood board somewhere around you to remind you about your goals. If you prefer other ways of planning, you can also do that. You can use any planner that can help you to have your clear goals. You can also use smart goal setting process that can help you to set specific, measurable, achievable, realistic and time-bound goals. Set yourself goals and then always remember to monitor them and to remind yourself about your goals. It will help you to keep your spirits up when you're going through difficult times in your life. Another component of resilience is ingenuity. Ingenuity is about our problem-solving ability. It's about how well we can cope with unexpected problems, how well we can find creative ways out of these problems, out of unfamiliar situations. Ask yourself a question. Are you the person, when you're experiencing some kind of unexpected situation, are you the person who just freeze and feel stuck and not knowing what to do? Or are you the person who quickly connects the dots and finds a way out? If you want to improve your ingenuity, you need to focus on your problem-solving skills. First, start with identifying the whole of the problem. Ask yourself a question. Before rushing to a solution, before rushing to finding a way out, ask yourself a question: what this problem is about? What is the root cause of the problem? Who are the people involved? What is the information that I need to collect to analyze the problem? Understand the problem first. Talk to people probably to get their perspectives, to get their inputs, so you can build your understanding of the problem. And then it will help you to find the best way out. Now let's talk about adaptability. Adaptability is also a very important strategy that can help you to build your resilience. What is adaptability is about? And how can you know if you're good at being adaptable or not? Think about the situation when you had a clear, perfectly laid plan and you are working towards it and everything goes well, but then something happens and you have to change your plans. So, are you the person who happily goes with the new flow of events? Or are you the person who is frustrated, who is angry, and try to do everything possible to stick to your plan? If you find yourself on being the person who prefers to stick to routine and to your plan, probably it's something that you can work on developing. If you want to develop your adaptability, here is what you can do. First, when starting working on any project or assignment, think about what are the things that you can control. This is very important, and focus on these things. Also, think about various factors, elements, people that can affect your plan. What can change? What are the things that can affect your projects? What are the things that can be different tomorrow? Just play these scenarios in your mind. It will help you to be more adaptable, and it will help you to anticipate change and be prepared. Work on it. This is very important. Now, let's talk about emotion regulation. This is especially important if we are working with people, not only for ourselves, but also for the people around us. And especially if you are a team member, especially if you are a leader, this is crucially important. What is emotion regulation? This is our ability to stay calm despite of any pressure or challenge that we have, to stay calm and to be able to perform. So, how you can, if you find yourself that it's very difficult for you to stay calm when you are being pressured or when you are being challenged, how can you work on that? First, make sure that you take care of yourself, always. Make sure that your physiological needs are well taken care of, that you have enough sleep, that you have enough good food, that you have enough water. Because when we are thirsty, when we are deprived of sleep, it's very difficult to expect that we will be calm and that we will have a lot of resources to manage ourselves. So take good care of yourself. This is really very important. What else you can do? You can practice various techniques. You can practice mindfulness, you can practice breathing techniques, or you can practice yoga. There is a lot of different techniques that can help you to build this connection to yourself, to build your self-awareness. And that through these techniques you can learn how to help yourself to come back to your calm, normal state, even when you are dealing with the challenges. Also remember about importance of exercises, spending good time with your friends and family. This is all very important, things that help you to stay in a resourceful mood. Now we will talk about the last component, the last strategy that can help you to build your resilience. And this is support seeking. What is support seeking? It's our willingness to reach out for help for others, and it's our willingness to invite others and to share our problems or challenges with them and to have conversations with them. I know that for a number of people, it's not the easiest one, especially for those who believe that they are strong people, that they can do it themselves, that they are strong enough to solve their problems, which is great to have a self-confidence and self-belief. At the same time, don't underestimate the importance of support seeking. Don't underestimate the importance of reaching out to others. This is very important for your resilience, and you will be surprised how better you feel once you find a person who you confide in and whose opinion you can value. What you can do if you're one of these persons for whom support seeking is not something that is very familiar, what you can do to develop it. First of all, identify your support network. Think about all these people who are very supportive of you. Maybe there are much more of them that you can think of right now. Just think about your family members. Maybe you have favorite ones who was always on your side. Think about your co-workers. Maybe there are a couple of things in the office with whom you would love to have a chat or to have their professional opinion. Maybe it's someone from your university. Maybe it's someone from your community. Who are these people? Invest time in building a relationship with them before you are faced with a challenge. Invest time so it's easier for you to reach out in the time of need. Second, what you can do, be the person who values others. Be a person who appreciates other people. Be the nice person. So it's also easy for you and it's also easy for others to reach out to you for your support. You will be surprised how people are appreciated when we are asking for their support to us. This is very important. We are humans after all. Resilience. If you are serious about building your resilience, my suggestion for you, do an honest self-assessment. Assess yourself against every component and pick one that you want to focus on. Remember, resilience is not something that is fixed forever. It's not something that can be changed. If you find that you're scoring on the lower side of the scale, that's totally fine. That's totally fine for today. Maybe it's a reflection of your current circumstances. Maybe it's a reflection of your previous experience. Tomorrow you can do better. Research says that you can do better and that resilience is something that we can develop. Focus on one strategy that you believe is most important for you today and work towards improving in this direction. And remember, with the focus and effort, you will really do better after some time and you will be proud of yourself. I can share my personal experience. I know about resilience. I'm very passionate about people development. I'm doing a lot of things for self-development. Even I was really surprised and upset when I found myself scoring low on one of the components. Still, surprise, I work on that, and today, after half a year, I can say that I'm doing better. I'm really doing better, and I can say that I'm proud of myself. You can do it too. You can be more resilient tomorrow. Change is not going anywhere. It's part of our life from now on and for forever. Don't fear change. Look for an opportunities that it brings to you. And, as we say in Accenture, let there be change.